Testing, 1, 2, 3. About to start my Q&A and my battery's about to die. Damn it. Yay! My first Q&A. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. Ooh, this is exciting. I went to Body Power and the amount of girls I had come up to me that were like, I watch your YouTube, I love it. When are you posting more videos? I was like, people actually like it. So it's really good to hear that positive feedback. And I love the fact that you guys want a bit more of an insight into my life and what I do. So thank you to everyone that commented on my Instagram and my Facebook to let me know like the sort of questions that I don't always get a chance to answer or that I don't always see when you message me. So yeah, it's really great that I can sit here today and I can just talk to you guys and just answer these questions that, you know, you kind of want to know. So I'm gonna go right in. So my first question is from Stephanie Marie. What motivates you to be the best person you are? I'm gonna say my happiness. I mean, if I don't feel like I'm doing the best I can, or if I'm not being a good person, then I don't feel happy. So, you know, it doesn't make me feel good inside. And if my family aren't happy or something's not right, I'm not happy. Most people that know me and meet me say I'm quite a positive person. I live in like a bubble, Chanel's bubble, which some people say is bad, but hey, I like it. And so I try and stay away from as much negativity as possible. So in my bubble, if you are negative, then you're not coming in. Stay out. If you want to join me, then you can come in. So I don't watch the news. I mean, I hear it sometimes. So I know what I need to know, but other things that are quite depressing or upsetting or anything, you know, that's going to make my mood go down, I avoid. So I don't watch horror films because I don't want to be scared, you know? Show me something that's going to make me laugh or make me happy. So this is from TKMY130. When did you get serious about fitness? So I have always been into fitness. When I was younger, I used to do cross-country running. And you know, every weekend I would race and I'll try win a medal. That was my thing. 14 years old, started to develop. I was a late developer. I started getting bigger, my boobs grew. It got so hard for me to run because it was painful, so I stopped. I then started swimming, so I used to do that every Sunday morning at 6 a.m. So I've always kind of been quite fit. I think the problem with me is that I found it hard to stay motivated, you know? And then a couple of years ago, I found weight training, and that just worked for me. So that's kind of how I got into fitness. So Semra WBR says, what is your first name? So my first name is Chanel, my surname's Brown. So yeah, that's my real name. So what's your weekly workout routine and how many times per week do you work on different muscle groups? That's from Chigor Go. So I work out at least 5 days a week. So that gives me a chance to train on all of my main muscle groups. So on Monday, I do chest and abs. Tuesday, I do back. Wednesday, I do legs. Thursdays, I do arms and shoulders. And Fridays, I do glutes. So, you know, all them 5 days, it's enough for me to fit everything in. Sometimes if I go on the weekend, I tend to have a lighter workout. So maybe I'll train abs again. I'm really trying to do more cardio as well. So on the weekend, I'm going to try fit that in. Okay, so One Dion World says, how tall are you? So I am 5'5". It's really hard to pronounce these names. Nidra Rose YG says, your must-have beauty products. Oh my gosh, there is so many beauty products that I love. Okay, there's one that if you said, I'm gonna put you on a desert island and you could only take one thing, this is what I'd bring. MAC Studio Finish Concealer. It was the first makeup product I ever purchased. And to this day, I mean, I've been using it for 10 years. Love it, it's amazing. I mean, I suffer from quite bad dark circles. Covers everything, any scarring. When I used to model, I have a tattoo on my stomach. I I used to have to do tattoo covering. Studio Finish Concealer. It's a miracle in a little pot. So Miss Gemini P, ooh, I'm a Gemini too, says, do you have cheat days to eat whatever you like? So I don't know if you guys know, but I just done a YouTube video on my diet where I take you food shopping with me. So that kind of really helps and it shows you what I eat. In terms of cheat days, I don't have cheat days. I have cheat meals. Personally, I love eating clean. So a whole day of just eating naughty, it just doesn't really appeal to me. However, I am human and I do have cheat meals. I would say about once a week, where I'll have like a pizza, or like the other day after Body Power, I got a Burger King. You know, so I'll have like something little, then the rest of the day I'll eat quite well. I'm not that strict with myself. I feel like if you stop yourself from having something you want, then it starts to feel like a chore. And I don't want my clean eating to feel like a chore, you know? So if I do want something, I want a bit of chocolate, I'll have a bit of dark chocolate. If I want some alcohol, I might have like this much of red wine, you know? Or if I want a cake, I might share half a cake, you know? I'm not too strict, but I do have to have that discipline. You know, if you want to eat clean, you have to have that barrier. I'm sure lots of people would love to just have cheat days all the time, but realistically, if your goal is to stay fit and healthy, you can't do that. So yeah, I have cheat meals. So Sal's Fitness says, why did you start lifting? So I kind of touched up on that earlier. It's the only thing that I really love. I tried cardio. Ugh, I get so bored of it. I tried, like, you know, the classes where you do step, Zumba. It weren't enough for me. I needed something a bit more intense that's going to push me. Weights, I just love it. I feel like it gives you opportunity to really push yourself as well. And I love that feeling when you're doing well and you're doing more than you've done last time and you can keep track. I love it, you know, it's my favorite. Nothing compares to lifting weights. And also because of my goal, I just want to tone. I don't want to lose weight. I want to try and maintain my muscle. Weightlifting is the best thing for me. So I think it's really important to find something that you personally enjoy, and that's going to be a passion. Okay, Mad Lil Me says, what do you use to take care of your hair? My hair. I've been a bit naughty with my hair. I don't treat it as much as I should. At the moment, I've started using coconut oil. After I wash it, I just put it through the ends. Apart from that, I just wash it twice a week, a regular wash. I'm really trying to improve my hair care routine because my ends are getting a bit dry now. But yeah, at the moment, I don't really do much. So Ella's _ Mulali, hope I got that right. How did you get to where you are now career-wise? Okay, it's been a very long journey. I mean, from the age of 13, I started working, and I've always known that I wanted to have my own thing. I've always known I wanted to be my own manager, you know, my own boss, and do what I want to do and share my passions. And I've done so many different jobs. I mean, gosh, I trained to be an air hostess. I was a waitress. I've worked behind a bar. I've worked in a bank. I've worked in a cafe. I've worked in a retail store. I've been a visual merchandiser. I've done management. I've done modeling. I got into acting. I went to acting, singing and dance school. You know, there's a whole load. And I trained as a makeup artist. Then I got into fitness. So it's been a long journey, and I really had to sit down and think, what is it I really want to do? And I realized I have so many passions, and how amazing would it be to put all my passions into one thing? I think I was just scrolling through maybe Instagram, and I saw this blogger, and I was like, hey, she does fitness, she likes traveling. Why can't I do that? Why can't I do everything that I love and just bring it all together? So hey, I love traveling, I love fitness, I love makeup, I love lifestyle, I love doing things and discovering new things. So to get to where I wanted to career-wise, I made sure I had the knowledge, first of all. So I'm a trained makeup artist. In terms of fitness, I went through it myself. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know why I'm doing it. I know what. In terms of travel, I travel quite a bit, so I'm able to share like some adventures as well. So career-wise, I kind of just worked out my passion and I was patient. For me to get my blog up and even my YouTube, it took a year, I would say, from me having the thought to actually pursuing it. Knowledge, knowledge and a real passion is how I got to where I am career-wise. And I'm slowly getting there. I'm doing what I love and I'm able to share it with you guys as well. So what's lovely is that I was actually inspired by another blogger. So I really hope that I actually inspire someone else to do what I'm doing. Everyone starts somewhere and you have to build it. No one just comes straight in and it's given to you on a plate. No one is owed anything. Remember that you have to work for it as everyone else has. So don't envy someone else. Don't think, why have they got that, I haven't got that, or they are where I want to be. You have to work for it. Hope that answers it. Nirvana says, how much do you weigh? Okay, so I'm about 9.5 stone. Simply Does It says, what is your ethnicity? My dad's Jamaican and my mum is Scottish. However, in my dad's family, there is Indian as well. So hence my kind of straightish hair. So my brothers, they actually have straight black hair. So, you can tell that they've got Indian in them. Life Diary says, how can I become less intimidated in the weight section of the gym? Okay, so I've been through that as well. When I first started weight training and I'd go to the gym, I'd kind of look at the weights and I'd be like, I like them, don't know what to do with them. So the best advice I can give you is knowledge. Know why you want that weight. Know once you have that weight in your hand, what you're going to do with it. Okay? So have a plan. Know why you're going over to that section. Knowledge is power. You can't go over there and feel silly if you know why you're picking it up. Second of all, get to know the weights. Feel them in your hand. If you're just starting out, I'd recommend going with a lighter weight and then you can always work yourself up. But, go over there, have a feel. I still do it. I might pick up a real heavy weight and at the rack and I'm like, oh, okay, let me put that back down. That's a bit heavy. So don't feel silly. Go over, get to know the weights, know what you're doing, and then you'll start to feel less intimidated. The more you start to go gym and the more you start to weight train and go to that section, you'll feel more confident. And you'll realize that no one's watching you. They're too busy doing their workout and getting their gains. So really, at the end of the day, if you don't go over and pick up that weight, you're the only one that's leaving the gym not satisfied. So stop feeling intimidated, go over there and just own your workout, Get that confidence and make sure you feel good about it as well. I hope that helps. Life Diaries, please let me know, how you get on with it as well. Because honestly, I've been there and I wish I had someone to tell me that when I first started. Just to go in there. It took me a while to kind of ease myself in. So yeah, good luck. So Antos says, do you use a waist trainer? Okay, so I don't use waist trainers. I never have. They don't really appeal to me. There's other ways, guys. You can eat well, you can train hard. I haven't heard great things about them. I've seen girls work out in them and they're just getting all sweaty and they just look uncomfortable. It's not for me. Personally, I don't feel I need to. Other people love them, that's fine, but I feel like it's just another marketing tool to try and promote, hey, get a small waist if you do this. When really, there's other ways and nicer and more comfortable ways to go about it. Do you ever get chafing in the gym? If so, how to prevent it? I don't get chafing from the gym. I do have thighs that are stuck together, but I don't. A little bit of advice that I know is try and avoid cotton because cotton soaks up moisture. So when you sweat, it's gonna kind of rub try to go for more synthetic material. You could also try rubbing Vaseline. So Paige says, do you ever just binge out and want something really fat like McDonald's? I actually don't like McDonald's, you know? There's something about it. I don't binge out. If I binge out, I feel like really bad and I feel sluggish. It's funny, like when you eat so clean and then you eat something like junk food, it doesn't taste that good. It doesn't taste as good. You guys wouldn't believe it. My diet used to be awful, like awful. And then when I completely changed it, all of a sudden I just didn't have them cravings. I didn't need it anymore. So I wouldn't say I binge out, but I do have naughty foods sometimes. Okay, so I have some relationship questions. Okay, I think I might have to get the boy to answer this one with me, huh? One more. Sam. Okay, so for the few relationship questions, my bubba's joined me. Hey, babe.
Hey.
All right, let's go straight in. So Jack Moran says, how did you and Simeon meet?
What name did you just say?
Jack Moran.
Okay.
That's loads of N's. Right. So basically, we met on Twitter quite a few years ago. He just actually said like a casual hi. He didn't actually woo me with anything.
No, that's not my style. I just said hello.
Yeah, he literally did just say hello. Yeah, we went on the first date. But at the time, we didn't actually go on a second one at that point.
Neither do I, to be fair.
Okay, I feel like you were like, obviously, you were at stage, you had your career, and I didn't live in London at the time either. So I feel like we were so focused on doing what we had to do at the time. Don't you think?
I just don't know why I didn't get a second date, to be fair.
We did stay in contact though. We did stay in contact throughout the years. And then a couple of years ago, that's when we kind of like got back in contact again. But I think it was good timing, don't you think?
Yeah, well, it's worked out, so that's what matters.
We're here now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Someone called Dog, etc., whatever the rest of his name is.
Okay. What is the key of a respectful, successful, and loving relationship? It's quite hard to sum up in a small sentence, to be fair. I think it takes so much. I'm gonna say the main things I think is honesty, communication, like strong communication, and understanding. So what I mean by understanding is that remember you're both two individuals, and at times there's going to be certain things that you don't agree on, or certain things that come up that you might have a little tiff about. So you don't have to agree with your partner, but I think it's important to almost try and understand.
The basic thing that I think makes it work is honesty. We entered the relationship, we're both very honest of our background, where we're coming from, and both expressed what we wanted in the relationship from the get-go. So there's no surprises, there's no no surprises really. Everything's laid out. I know what Shannon expects from me, and Shannon knows what I expect from her, and that makes it work basically. And also trust as well. Trust is easy when you're coming into a relationship and you're 100% honest, and everything's laid out. You're not holding back, and everything's open. Like you're open to questions, you're open to anything. Then the rest is easy. So it's a very smooth and easy relationship because of that initial understanding. And now, we just have fun.
I think support as well.
Yeah, support,
so
sure.
Supportive of each other. We're very supportive in everything that we do as well. So I think that's a big thing. To feel that your partner, has your back through whatever you're doing. All right, thanks, baby. No, why just give me a thumbs up? What the hell was that? Simply Does It says, how old are you and are you engaged? No, I'm not engaged. Hands are free. And I will be 24 on the 13th of June. So just about a month away, I'll be 24, yeah. So Angie says, what are your tips and advices for body hair removal you can give us? Okay, so I'm probably not the best person to ask about hair removal. I have really sensitive skin. It's a struggle for me personally, so if you got any tips, you can give them to me. I tend to go for waxes. My hair grows quite quick. I'm looking to get the laser hair removal. So I went for a consultation. It looks brilliant. Shaving every day and waxing every month. It's a lot to do for a woman, you know, there's a lot to do. So laser hair removal sounds like the perfect solution for me. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Whether it'll work for anyone else, I don't know. But hey, comment below if you've had laser hair removal. Let us know, did it work for you? Was it good? Okay, Nirvana says, what are your body measurements? I don't know off by heart. I haven't actually measured myself for a long time, but let's measure my waist right now. Excuse my PJ bottoms. Clearly having a chill. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so my waist is 24 inches. So this is my waist. That's there. So April LeRae says, what's a beauty product that is a must-have in your daily routine? Again, I keep raving about it, but pure coconut oil. This is the exact one I use. I get it just from a hair shop. It's like £2. I use it as my body moisturizer every morning, and oh my gosh, my skin is so smooth. It's so good. Also, like I said, I use it in my hair, on the ends. That's a must-have. When I don't moisturize with it, my body just doesn't feel the same. And also over time, it feels so much softer and nicer. So yeah, I'd say 100% coconut oil. So guys, thank you so much for all of your questions. I actually had so much fun answering them. I feel like it's us having a conversation. But honestly, I love you guys so much. And the reason I do these videos, the reason I do my posts is literally to inspire you guys. You know, that's what I went through. I got inspired by someone else. So if I can do that for someone, then I've done my job. Definitely, I'd love to film another Q&A in the future. So guys, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. So make sure you subscribe, guys. I've got loads more videos coming. As always, I really appreciate your support as well. I'll see you guys soon. Mwah.